Hello people of the internet, and welcome to day 9 of 31 days of Halloween Makeup Extravaganza. Today we're going to be starting by taking our Mehron Paradise Face Paint Palette. Today we're going to be using the dark blue, light green, Amazon green, lime green, pink, or dark pink, violet, red, and wild orchid, I never will know what that's called. Black, white, and then also some yellow. And we're going to be starting by painting the lightest shade of green, which is the lime green, all over our face and neck. Once finished with that, I started going in with some different shades of green and just splotching it all around my face, neck, and chest. And then I went in with some even darker green and started adding some shadow dimension in for kind of like a contour situation to help my face look more sunken in and zombified. And then again, just kept going in with different varying shades of green and making it look super splotchy and nasty and icky skin. Then going in with the violet shade, I'm just going to paint around where my eye sockets are for my eyes and then fill that all in with the violet shade. Then taking the red, I'm just going to draw out where the gum lines are going to be on my zombie mouth. I do believe I go in a little bit later with some of the hot pink or the dark pink and put some of that in there. And then I go in with the yellow and I start drawing on some teeth, but then I'm like, ooh, this shade's a little bit too dark. So then I do end up mixing it with some white. And then I just end up losing all of the tooth shapes. I'm like, it'll be fine, because then we'll just go in with the black later, and we'll just redraw out each individual tooth shape. So to make your life easier when you're doing this, just mix all the colors in a long line, kind of like how the gums look. And then you just reshape it out later, and you save yourself so much time. Because see, here I am adding white, and then I'm trying to individually mix it in. And, you don't have to take that much time. Anyways, I digress. Then I'm going to just be taking the white and drawing some lines in my under eye area. Also, you maybe can hear my cat Anderson purring right now. He just is sitting right next to me, so I'm petting him. So, yep, just drawing the under eye lines in. Then I'm going in with the red and the wild orchid, wild orchard, I don't know. But we're just going to be drawing some veins all around our forehead, around our face, around our neck and our chest areas, just because, it really grossifies the look. I'm sitting here cringing that I never finished the mouth before I moved on to the other parts. I don't know why. I don't know, maybe I was just feeling like it was too much to handle at that moment, but I look so stupid with these lines drawn around my face. I wish I would have just either saved it for last or like just completed it. I don't know, that's just my inner thoughts coming out at the moment. And then I'm just going in with the white a little bit more on the inner corners to brighten it up, so that way when we add some shading later, it's going to look a little extra dimensional. And then I'm starting to go in with the black around the mouth. So right now I'm just drawing around the gums, and then I am going to also, of course, go around and add the teeth, shade in the mouth, all of that good stuff. And I'm also just kind of doing the outline of where the mouth was kind of thing, so yeah. After finishing up the mouth, I just go in with a watered paintbrush, like literally there's just some water on it, and I start blending out the outermost part of the inner eye purple, just to make it, I don't know, I just wanted to drag it out into the cheeks. And then I decided to go back in on the gum area to make them look like kind of glossy from saliva. I added some white face paint to give that like shine effect, and then I went in with some black face paint in between the white lines on the eye, just to add some more dimension to the under eye area. And then I also took black face paint and very splotchily applied it on the upper eyelid. Then I decided to go ahead and add a little bit more veining details on the chest, because I felt like it could use just a little bit more. And then once I completed that, I went in with the NYX Cosmetics Primal Color Shadow in the shade Hot Black, and then I just went and took that on the inner eyes, dragged it to the under eye area, and then also on my waterline. I also went and I used this in the nostril area, and then also to add some like more dimension and murkiness to the nose and around the other areas of the skin. I also went ahead and put some on the upper bits of the teeth to make them look really icky and dirty. Just literally just kind of taking a little bit on a brush and like just smudging it out and smudging it all around, just to make random parts look a little extra sunken in. Just because, you know, zombies, rotting flesh, and super sunken into the bones, and I don't know, a zombie can be whatever you want it to look like, and this is how I want my zombie to look like. Okay. Then I'm gonna go ahead and put on some false lashes because my zombie has false lashes, and these are the Ione Cosmetics Faux Mink Wispy Flare Spiky False Lashes. So I went ahead and I applied those. I used the Ardell lash adhesive, put those on, and that is the final step to completing the. Oh, I'm sorry, no, I did put on some Milk Makeup mascara, the Kush mascara from Milk Makeup. Yeah, geez, goodness. Okay, that's the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and see you tomorrow because I'm gonna take you bye.